So today we're going to be making a Victoria cake, and a Victoria cake's made especially for high tea time in England, where my sister-in-law is from. So this is dedicated to her. This cake is really simple to make. It's like a sandwich cake, which is my favorite. A stick and a half of butter. And this is what it needs to look like before you put the sugar in. 3/4 of a cup of sugar. This is a 1/4 cup measuring cup, so I'm going to use 3 of these. This part is so important in baking because creaming the butter and the sugar together will give you the really tender cake crumb that everybody likes. People will put in the flour first and then the eggs and then they'll do the butter last or whatever, and then you're going to make hockey pucks. Who wants to eat a hockey puck? The sugar will start to dissolve and the butter will start to have this almost pale yellow. I'm going to grab 3 eggs. Now you could do this the proper way and crack the eggs into a bowl so that you don't get any eggs in there, or not eggs, shells, egg shells. So it almost looks curdled, but don't be scared. Just let it run its course. You want all the eggs and the butter and the sugar to get all married together. And we need 1 cup and 3/4. 2 teaspoons of baking powder, a pinch of salt. We're just going to whisk it all together. That's the dry ingredients. So let's go check in our thing, the egg and butter. It's okay. The butter looks like it's not completely incorporated. This is probably going to take about 10 minutes. So we're just going to pour this guy in here. And then we're going to gently fold it. Just want to get it all incorporated, like you want all the flour and everything just to get wet. Just like this. I actually learned this in home ec class in 8th grade. You take some butter and a napkin, and this is a non-stick cake pan, but you just want to add a little insurance, and you want to butter this really well so that there's no problems flipping that cake out. So these are 2 9-inch cake pans. A real pastry chef would tell you, ooh, you have to put flour in it. So we're just going to put a little bit of flour. Just do that all the way around the edges. And take your other pan, just dump that in. And you just do the same thing with that. And take about a cup of this. And put it in here. I have a little tiny offset spatula that's going to help me, look, see? Kind of like you're buttering a cake. And you do the same thing to the other one. So, in a preheated oven, 350 degrees, we're going to put these on the same shelf. 25 to 30 minutes. I already have melted some strawberry jam. This is probably like 6 big spoonfuls. And then we have to make the buttercream. And you want to start it with the butter. Whip it up first because you want it nice and soft before you add the sugar. You don't want to add the butter and then the sugar and then you have all these clumps and the powder is going to poop in your face. All right, a little bit of vanilla. Half and half going in. So you want this consistency, not too liquidy, not too hard. It needs to be nice and smooth. That's what you want right there. Not too thick, you want it spreadable. And you're just gonna level off. So now you have all these little holes and the jam will seep in. We're just gonna lightly do this, don't go crazy. You just want to give it time so it seeps into all the little holes. So we have that. So next thing you want to do is take your buttercream. This may look like it's too much, but believe me, it's not. You excited? What what you want to do is put one on top of the other, unceremoniously like that. And you just press down just a little bit. The strawberries will start to drip. It would be nice if I could put this on a cake plate, but I really want a slice right now. Look at that. I'm gonna eat it like this. You have to make this. It's so effing good. Look at that.